Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Broncos and the Bills, and it's all up next.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup. It's the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills. So glad you have joined us. It's a divisional round matchup here in the playoffs. Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, partner, both these teams feeling the momentum, feeling good. They won last week on Wild Card Weekend. They're starting to look forward and dream Super Bowl. One of these teams gets to the conference championship game. What are you looking for in a game like this?
Yeah, and you're exactly right, Mike. Both these teams we saw just a week ago play real.
Playoff fever in the air. It's the first of 4 this weekend. And off we go in the divisional round. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of playing with the pressure that comes with the playoffs is a privilege, and I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it. If the rest of the team can match that mindset, I think they got a good shot today.
Holding offense.
Now a toss play, running left, and a good tackle out wide. Will hold him to a gain of just 3. 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
You have to figure, Mike, this is a confident quarterback coming into this one. He played such a large role, not only helping them win the division, but then he followed it up last week with a big wild card victory. Now, 1 week away from a championship game in front of their home crowd, everything is falling into place. But if they want to play next week, they're going to need another big game from their leader.
That's taken in by Shakir. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run here with the rookie. Trying to find some place to go, but tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Allen on 3rd down, and that is incomplete.
Intended for number 80.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Broncos offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll get it inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. On the ground, this is James Cook. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. From the gun, Josh Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion. They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
We'll try and run here with Cook.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Broncos offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Nix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Mix from the gun on third down. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Perhaps he didn't get all of it. Their catch is taken right around midfield. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. Now it's Allen. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. From the gun, it's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Again, it's Allen to the air. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Here comes third and 6. Here's Allen to throw. That's complete to Coleman. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Allen to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To throw again, it's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4. One more time going up top with Allen. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes back.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Josh Allen, touchdown Bills. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground, and that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4. Off the play fake, here's Nix. That is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
The Bills offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Allen. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
At the Broncos' 31-yard line.
Play action. It's Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. He can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10. They go from the 11. They'll run the toss with Cook. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 8-yard line.
Now Allen. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for, and it'll be 3rd down. Here's Allen. That is caught, and they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Here's Cook. He slams it in there, and he is in. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Broncos offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 3rd down and 9. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He connects with Mims. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a second down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. A gain there of 11. First down, Broncos.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain
and they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball. Live to play another snap.
Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for Denver. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. 1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. The Bills with the early advantage. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. And he's taken down up past the 35.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
A tight end in motion now. Allen going to give it to Cook. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Allen will throw. Hooper with the grab. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
56.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. Now he'll air one out. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run with Cook. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing is Allen. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Broncos have it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
The Broncos offense ready to take over possession of the football. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Nix to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's 3rd and 2. The tight end Ertz in motion. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. On 4th down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Broncos are back within 4 at 14-10. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook, and they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. John Franklin Myers there on the stop. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Now a 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the... In motion, Shakir. On play action, Allen taking off.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down. Josh Allen on the bootleg. He's got his tight end, Kincaid. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 1st and 10.
That's another Buffalo Bills.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Nix now on 1st and 10. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Throw it. Nix to the left side into the hands of Franklin. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down. Play action now. It's Nix. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. Hopkins sent in motion. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. That's Greg Russo in there for the sack. 3rd and long. Back to throw is Nix. It's out wide. They're trying to tight end screen. They're trying to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
I think it's safe to assume that is not how they envisioned that 3rd down play call going, and now after going backwards, it's going to bring up 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bills' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
At the 28-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's going to air this one out, and he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
That's another Bills first down.
A run up the middle with Cook. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up. Stop it.
Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's Allen to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
On 3rd and 1, it's Allen. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Bills. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll run it on the inside handoff. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. They'll throw. It's Nix. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, it's Nix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. 2nd down. Nix. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, it's Allen. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
From the gun, Josh Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Allen to throw. He gets this complete to Shakir. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. One more time going up top with Allen. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 47-yard line.
To throw again, it's Allen. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Again, it's Allen to the air. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Allen going to throw again. Hooper with the grab. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get it back to you two in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round games in the AFC. And it looks like a good one, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins squaring off against the Cincinnati Bengals.
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Allen. There's that man again. Another catch. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll go play action here with Allen. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Throwing again, it's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Alert, alert, alert!
They'll throw on first down with Allen. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
That's taken in by Shakir. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. Big play there for the Bills. 32 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now Allen. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Now the give to Cook, running right. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. McLaughlin now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game. Yeah, and
it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
The pressure gets there. He'll go down. There's a penalty flag down as well. This could very well be a hold. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Nix to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Cook. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Once again, it's Cook. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Now Allen. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
A run with Cook. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
It's a loss of 8.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
It's a gain of 13 yards. Leads to 3rd down and 5.
Play action. It's Allen. He'll try to run for it. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down. It was 3rd and 5, and they picked up 7.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. They go play action now. Here's Allen. He's got his big tight end. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike. We say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. McLaughlin now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. The Broncos bringing out their punter as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And as we take you through some of the highlights so far, you're going to see a lot of passing yards. He has carved up this defense over 300 yards passing in the game and has been sharp right from the start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Allen. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Team catches in the game. That one for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, Allen throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And a pretty good punt there. A fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Handoff here, up the middle. He finds some room across the 25. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run. So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. That is fielded at the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Bills offense back onto the field for their next possession. As we look back at some of the highlights in this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season. How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
That's the gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Allen on 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will extend this third quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. McLaughlin now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense ready for this next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
On the toss, they'll run. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points, but really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. Off the play fake, here's Allen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
From the gun, it's Allen. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And this defense not allowing much there. They'll stop him at the 45. Second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at the 45-yard line.
On second down, Cook. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's second and 6.
It's now second and 6.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it third and 2.
Allen to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
Ho-ho! And the Bills are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Bills. First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Allen will throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
It's a loss of 9.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Stop at the 6, and that sets up third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
To throw is Allen. To the goal line and in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Makes the score Bills 49. Broncos
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
for Buffalo.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And this throw batted away and incomplete. They'll try again here, second and 10. Back to throw is Nix. Open man is Hopkins. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. It's a gain of 34.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike. But listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
A first down throw for Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Denver first down. Now a handoff, running right. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. On the bootleg, it's Nix. And he'll take it on in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will get just a bit closer. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Josh Allen on the bootleg. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll go play action here with Allen. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A carry for Cook. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Cook. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Allen to throw. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Another Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now 1 step away from a Super Bowl appearance. We'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference championship games. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.